Hey Sagittarius, how you guys doing? Thank you for dropping by. I'm gonna do a general love reading for you guys. So this will be a general love reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Ascending. Okay, I hope this video finds you all well. Okay, so Sagittarius, this reading will be for you and your partner, whoever you have on your mind as it pertains to love and romance. You know, whoever you think of. This could be a past person, an ex, someone that you're currently dealing with. Keep in mind that time is fluid, so it can play out at any time. All right, so we got the chess queen, okay? We have trust and strategizing. So, you know, some of you guys have lost trust and faith in this connection, okay? This twin flame journey, you could have been on it for some time. There's some, I'm getting an energy of also your person may have trust issues, okay? There can be some trust issues on them not trusting the process, not trusting love, okay? Maybe they had issues that stemmed from childhood or previous connections or relationships where they weren't able to trust love. They weren't able to really, truly move towards you and offer you the love that you were ready to make, okay? Some of you guys, you are the divine feminine as a queen, okay? But what I'm feeling is that there's some strategizing going on, okay? So let's see how that all plays out. Strategizing on what, right? Okay, we also have the Dragon's Duel, inner conflict, morality, conscious choice. So your person's doing a lot of thinking, right? There's some inner conflict here. Your person is going through, perhaps they're strategizing on working this out, okay, working through some kind of challenges or conflict internally that they're having regarding the connection, whether it be fears of commitment, maybe fears of feeling like they're not good enough, okay, some inadequacies or self-worth. But there's someone who is very, very much aware, okay? I'm getting they're aware of their decisions, okay? They made a conscious choice, perhaps, to not pursue this here with you. And they're going through some kind of conflict as a result of that, okay? All right, any other messages? We also have the Shadow Queen, aspiring knowledge, insecurities, manipulation. So some of you guys, you felt like this person manipulated you in some way, okay? Maybe emotionally they manipulated you. You felt that you gave this connection your all. You were very open and vulnerable and genuine with your love offer, and this person may have literally just slapped it, okay, or turned their back on the connection, or they may have led you to believe that they were in it for the right reasons as well, or they were really truly wanted to move forward here with you. And I feel some of you guys, it's not that they didn't want to, it's just that they were facing some kind of insecurity, okay? So we have the insecurity card. There could be some insecurities that you have as well because of the rejection, okay? That you guys may be working to heal, okay? There could have been a lesson here that you have to learn about your insecurities and overcoming that. But we also have acquiring knowledge. So you guys are definitely acquiring knowledge together. There's, you guys are on a spiritual journey, right? During the separation, you're going through your own spiritual journey. You're doing some spiritual work, shadow work, whatever it may be. And there's an energy of acquiring knowledge, learning more about yourself. All right, so let's see. Any other message? Get one more here. We have Sisters of the Season, cycles of growth, natural law, divine order. So you guys are definitely being divinely guided. Know the universe is definitely protecting you in the connection. You guys have gone through many cycles perhaps as well. Some of you guys, you're dealing with someone who hasn't learned their lesson yet, which is why something here is prolonged. You may feel like, what is going on? I feel like we've been stuck, stagnant, like nothing's been happening. I'm still have not reunited with my twin. Well, that's perhaps because your person hasn't learned their lesson yet, okay? They keep going, repeating The same cycle over and over and over, okay? All right, let's see. What are the messages we have? Number 9, the number 9 may be of significant to you guys, okay? How teachable are you? Okay, so this person, there's an energy of needing for them to be taught a lesson, okay? Teachable. Is this person teachable? Can they learn a lesson? Are they too damn stubborn? Are they blocking something out where they can't get the lesson? They can't get their they can't seem to figure out what was the meaning, what was the reason for this connection, okay? So I feel like, some of you guys, you've learned your lesson, right? You've done your work, you've healed, but your person may be lagging, okay? I'm getting like they're still left behind, and it's because perhaps they're not teachable. Perhaps they're struggling with getting the lesson that they need to learn here, okay? Let's get another one here. Okay, we have patience. Okay, the number 23 may be of significance to you guys. I'm 23 years old, 23rd month of the 23rd of the month, maybe you guys met, okay? But what I'm seeing, patience, there's a need for you guys to be patient, right? Divine order, we got divine timing is at work here, right? Patience, and there may be a need for you guys to hold still, be patient on this journey here that you have. Some of you guys have lost patience, right? We also have rejection. Number 13 may be a significance to you guys. And we have rejection. So this could be someone who rejected you, right? But I also feel like they could have felt like a reject. Okay, they may have rejected you because they felt rejected. Okay, so there could be, again, self insecurities, feelings of inadequacies. Okay, so again, take it how it resonates, but I do feel like, someone got rejected here. You may be still struggling with rejection. That may be a lesson that you're going to have to learn as well, okay? How to overcome being rejected. All right, let's see. Twin Flames, what's up? What's up? Any messages here for my Twin Flames? What do they need to hear right now? What's going on? Any more messages here? And again, I'm going to extend the reading to look at your person, your twin's energy, okay? How do they feel? Their emotions, their feelings, what are they not saying? And what's in their heart space and how they want to move forward. That is going to be in the link in the description box on Vimeo, okay? All right, so we got the current energy as the strength in reverse. So your person is lacking courage to do something right now, okay? We got some inner conflict. There could be some wounds here, right? And this is someone who doesn't trust the process, right? They're feeling like they're not strong enough. They're feeling weak. They're feeling powerless. They're feeling incapable. There could be some pride and ego issues as well. But the challenge is to be able to come together. The Three of Pentacles is here. Coming together, working toward a stable, strong foundation. Okay, this is about collaborating, coming together, partnerships, supporting each other's needs. You guys may be working individually right now while in separation on how to come together, how to meet each other midway. Okay, so there may be a need for you to give and them also to give, but also in balance with each other, in harmony with each other. And that may have been an issue. So the challenge is for you guys to come together and work on building a solid framework or structure here. Okay, some of you guys may be co-parenting as well. The wheel. So the wheel is about divine timing, right? We got that again. Divine timing is at work here. Divine order. Some of you guys have to be patient because the universe is working behind the scenes, right? You have to just let things work out in divine timing. So that wheel is also encouragement, telling you guys that there's something moving forward in it's something moving forward progressively, okay, in the right direction in your love life, okay, in this twin flame connection. Now we also have the Two of Pentacles. So there's an energy of holding back or kind of going back and forth. Okay, this is your energy, and I feel that, between you guys, it's kind of like I'm getting like, you wanna make a move, but you kind of like resist, you kind of hold back, and I'm just getting the energy of kind of like double dutch. I don't know if you guys, used to do double dutch when you were like a child, but it's the energy of wanting to do something, but you're kind of going back and forth in your head, and that's kind of what's going on right now. I feel, especially for you guys, divine feminines, you may have really taken a hit, okay, with your emotional securities. We got a ballerina here. You guys have lost your way, you've lost your balance. You feel sometimes, you feel lost. Sometimes you guys have lost your connection with yourself, with your feminine energy, your womanhood, okay? And the Two of Pentacles, this connection is really taking you off balance. You're struggling to find your equilibrium, but that's something that you're going to be getting back as well during the separation, okay? So continue to do the work. We got the Ace of Swords, so there's definitely a need for truth, clarity here. You guys, you could have been dealing with someone who kind of left you hanging, right? They never really told you what happened. They never told you. Some of you guys, it was a third party here with the Three of Pentacles. They never told you about this third party. They may have withheld the truth. They may have hid back their feelings and emotions from you. They may have dropped the connection, didn't give you an explanation. Whatever it is, this is someone who wants to come clean. The Ace of Swords about wanting to muster up enough power, strength, courage to come tell you the truth of what really happened, right? Stand in their power and communicate. What's coming in is a Ten of Wands in reverse. So that's beautiful to see. Ten of Wands in reverse is really signifying about some burdens that both of you guys are carrying, wanting to finally just let it go, wanting to let it down, wanting to be free, wanting to liberate yourself. And so I really feel like there's a lot of heavy weight you guys are holding on to, especially your person, okay? Again, certainly someone who's going through all these cycles, they could be very much burdened, right? They're tired of repeating this cycle over and over and over. And you are too. You're tired of waiting for this person to get their work done, right? To finish up, learn their lesson, and so you guys can have some kind of, come together in the 3D, okay, perhaps. So let's see. We also have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So I do feel like you guys are struggling. You don't really know what to do at this point. You don't know, should you reach out? Should you communicate? Some of you guys have lost your way. Okay, you're going down a path. Some of you guys are very spiritual, but some days you feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm lost. I feel like I don't know, what am I supposed to be doing right now? Spirit is saying you're going to have to ground yourself. With that Pentacle energy, it's about stability, security. You're going to have to ground yourself. Do what you need to do in terms of what's going to make you happy, what's going to make you feel nourished, what's going to make you feel like you have that foundation, okay? Whether it's going outside, being one-on-one with nature, whether it's connecting with yourself, you're meditating, okay? Whether it's learning tarot, do something that's going to ground you to the universe, but also keep you connected to the divine, okay? So coming towards you, we got the Sun in reverse. So your person is very unhappy right now. They may be lacking clarity still. They still have some work to do, is what I'm seeing, okay? So lacking clarity on how to get out of this, right? Inner conflict. This is someone who feels rejected. They're still struggling, okay? They're still acquiring knowledge. They're still trying to find their way. Again, they could be still going through some insecurities here. But the Sun in reverse is speaking about the lack of harmony and peace and happiness right now in your person's life. They could be feeling like they're kept in the dark. They could be feeling like they're just unclear. They haven't yet gotten their enlightenment, right? And I feel like that enlightenment, that epiphany is going to come when they learn their lessons. So your person is still in the dark. They're still kind of stuck, okay? And let's get one more card. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So that's very beautiful for you guys. You're standing in your power. That Nine of Pentacles is about being okay with being where you are right now, whether it be single, whether it be by yourself. You know, you are working on bringing solidarity to your life. You're working on investing in your future. Some of you guys are working on your business. You're working, spending quality time with your family, your home, you're really just making sure you're doing what you need to do that's going to make you feel secure. Some of you guys are very financially secure right now. You're working on your investments, your money, okay? So that's very good. So let's see. Any other messages? Let's get some more oracle cards, and I'm going to clarify this and then go to the extended, okay? Any other messages here for my twin flames? What do we need to know? So we got the Enlightenment card. It came out in reverse. So your person is still lacking the enlightenment. This is just confirmation that your person isn't there yet. Okay, they still have a way to go. And we also got the Sun in reverse. So your person has not found their way, right? They still lack clarity in their life. Their eye is not open yet. Okay? Their heart is not open yet. They have not healed. They have not overcome. They have not learned their lesson. All right? So we got the Enlightenment in reverse. Let's move this over here so you guys can see that. Any other messages? Okay. We also have the Perception card, okay? So some of you guys, it's all about the way you perceive things, right? So be conscious of, I really feel like your person could have certainly perceived you one way, okay? They may have been deceived by their own perception, okay? But I feel that this person certainly could have perceived the connection a certain way, and it turned out that it wasn't, okay? You know, they could have also felt like they could perceive relationships or commitment a certain way, okay? So it's about their perception. Some of you guys, you know, this person struggles with the way they perceive things, okay? So it has nothing to do with you. It may not even be a personal issue. Recovery. So you guys are recovering. You're in a recovery phase right now. The current moment is that you guys are building. You're recovering. You guys are healing. You guys are overcoming challenges, past hurt, whatever it may be. Let's get one more card here. Ooh, grief, okay? So, you know, your person could be struggling right now, grief, remorse, okay? We have sadness, we have tears, okay? So they could be feeling at a loss, okay? We got the rejection card as well. Even though they rejected you, they're feeling some remorse or hurt here, okay? It's kind of like that Five of Cups energy, feeling regrets of something that they've done, okay? So there's some grief here, grieving perhaps the loss of the connection, all right? So let's get some clarity, and I'm going to then extend it, all right? What other messages do we have for my twin flames? Let's see what the strength is in the verse about. We got Leo energy. Typically the strength comes out on my twin flame readings. It also could be pride and ego issues that's preventing your person from taking any real action. But what I'm seeing more than anything is the Three of Pentacles. There's a challenge or a desire to wanting to build, to come together, wanting to work out your differences and collaborate. Get on the same page here. I'm going to take all these cards. What is the Strength card here with the Three of Pentacles? Seven of Cups, but right now your person is still delusion. This is a lot of confusion. It could be options here. Maybe they still keeping their options open, but this is someone who's still lost. I'm getting lost in space, lost in time, lost in their journey here. They haven't not yet gotten their enlightenment, found their way just yet. The Seven of Cups speaks about delusions, okay? Not being able to see straight, to be able to come together and make this possible, okay? So the Wheel of Fortune, very beautiful, is confirming that you guys are on the right path, right? There's something here moving in your favor. I love the wheel. And we got the World. Wow. Fate, destiny, karma. This is definitely confirming the twin flame connection. You guys are on the right, on the right path right now. You're being guided by the universe. Continue to do what you need to do. Do your own work, right? Don't hold yourself back. Continue to do what you need to do to be the best version of yourself. This is happening for a reason. This separation is very much necessary for you guys both to get yourself together, okay? Now, the Two of Pentacles. We got a card that flew out. Two of them. We got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. So some of you guys, you're having a difficult time with the Two of Pentacles because you're not able to truly move on because there's something here that has been left unsaid. I feel like there's a lack of closure because perhaps you're dealing with someone who hasn't really given you the clarity as to what happened. They didn't know, right? This is someone, whoever you're dealing with, your twin, they may have been afraid. They may have not giving you the clarity or not spoken the truth because they didn't know what they wanted. They struggled. Maybe they had fears. Maybe there were some inner wounds that they didn't heal from. They couldn't recognize what was going on within them, okay? They could have pushed back. They could have blocked you. They could have, dropped the connection without even giving you a heads up. And you guys are still struggling on being okay with that, okay? Finding your stability with that Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You guys still look at yourself as being with this person and only seeing yourself with this person. So that's what the instability is about, the Two of Pentacles. That's why you guys are going back and forth. But you guys have to see it for what it is, right? The Knight of Swords in reverse is telling me that you guys may have felt lied to. You may have felt deceived, okay? But there's something that you guys are not seeing as well, okay? The Ace of Swords, your twin may be certainly wanting to communicate to you. Why is the Ace of Swords here? There may be a need for breakthrough in communication or for them to speak up. There's something definitely unspoken about the Eight of Cups. Wow. So this person wants to tell you why they walked away. The Ace of Swords wanting to tell you the truth as to why they had to let go and leave the connection. Okay, so that's your person's energy. Your twin definitely wants to tell you why they weren't happy or what they were going through, what they were suffering with, that they had to let go and move away from this connection. And that's kind of what you want clarity on as well. The Ten of Wands, burdens, worries. Okay, they could have been worried about something. The Queen of Cups in reverse. So this person also could have been burdened by the love they had for you, okay? We have the Divine Feminine who gave. Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, this is someone who gave in a bountiful love. They were genuine. They loved. They truly gave and, didn't even expect anything in return. But I feel like your person was burdened by the love that they had for you or the love that you gave them, okay? It was too much, too soon, or they may have recently got out of a previous connection where they wasn't ready. They weren't open and available to love, okay? You could be dealing with your Divine Feminine who wasn't ready for love, who wasn't available, who kind of was a little bit guarded still. Wasn't in the place to give and receive that love that you were giving, okay? Take it how it resonates, Divine Masculine or Feminine. We got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Why is this about? Why is this here? The Five of Swords. So some of you guys, there was definitely a lot of conflict about your investments, okay? Whether this person was truly invested and it's something that you struggled with. Some of you guys, you felt like you gave a lot and you've received nothing in return, okay? The sun in reverse. This is your person's energy, your twin. They're very unhappy right now, but still struggling to heal. Okay, there's a lack of healing with the sun in reverse, but also lack of clarity. I'm not going to take out these cards, but we do got the Tower and the Five of Pentacles. Your person does want to get out of the cold here with you. They may be very unhappy because they're distant from you and they don't know how to get out of the cold. Yeah, this is someone who's struggling to find their self. That Knight of Pentacles, this is someone who's working toward grounding themselves, wanting to be on a more stable ground. So this is someone who may be unhappy because they don't have the stability in their life right now. They're still working toward that, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. Let's get one more card for your person. And then, of course, I'm going to look at their feelings and emotions a lot more in the extended, okay? Why is the Knight of Pentacles? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got Leo strongly here. So the Empress and the Nine of Swords in reverse. So your person definitely, they maybe view you as the Empress, okay? View you as someone who is very much worthy of love, of who they find very desirable, okay? There's a lot of nurturing love energy around the Empress. But I feel like they passed you up, right? That Nine of Swords, they're very much having a difficult time, stress, anxiety, and worries about perhaps not being able to invest in the connection here. With the Knight of Pentacles, not being able to fully give you what you wanted, the stability, maybe not being able to commit to you, okay? And there's a lot of sadness about that. There's a lot of stress, anxiety, frustrations about that. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? So your energy is, you guys are focused right now on yourself, okay? The Five of Cups, you guys have been struggling a lot with this connection, letting go. There's a lot of disappointments, a lot of hurt. You've experienced a lot of sadness. But I feel like you guys are really grounding yourself with that Nine of Pentacles, being okay with being where you are right now. Yeah, there's some days where you may kind of creep back and you think about the past, spilled milk kind of energy, right? What didn't happen, what should have happened. But for the most part, I think you guys are finding your way. And again, we got the Wheel, we got the World, divine guidance. You guys are definitely being supported. Let's get some messages from your person. Things that they wish they can say, but they can't, okay? I'm going to use the Soulmates and Separation. This is the unspoken love messages. This is found on my Etsy shop for those of you guys who are interested, okay? Let's see. What would their twins say if they could? If they could talk right now, what would the twins say to them from their higher self? All right, we have, I have not given up on you, even though it may seem like it. So this person could certainly come off as cold or distant, like they don't really care. But this is someone who has not truly given up, right? They're still working, perhaps behind the scenes, trying to figure out what do they need to do to get their enlightenment. They're not there yet. There's still recovery, okay? Let's see, any of the messages. It says, I loved you more than anyone, but failed to show it. So I love you more than anyone, but I failed to show it. So this is someone who didn't really show you how much they truly loved you, right? How much they truly cared about you. They may have put other people before you and didn't really show you how much you really meant to them, all right? Okay, we have another card that fell down. It says, this is not the way I wanted things to end. I wish I can go back in time. So definitely the energy of regrets, grief. Okay, this is someone who's mourning the loss of the connection, wishing that they could perhaps have done it differently, wishing that they had the chance to do it differently. Let's see any other messages. Let's get one more card. And we have, the distance between us is killing me, okay? So this person is definitely affected by the distance between you guys, the separation. This is someone who's having a difficult time. The Sun in reverse, they're not happy about it. And so they're having a real difficult time. It's killing them, but they're not telling you that, right? Of course. So that's what I have for you guys. If this hits home, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna head over to Vimeo to look at your person's energy a little bit more, their feelings, emotions, what's in their heart space. Okay, so the link is in the description box if you guys want to check that out, and if you resonated with this reading. I appreciate your love and support. You guys take care and have a happy holiday if I don't talk to you. Hopefully I'll get another reading, but then between now and December 25th, okay? So you guys take care.